What if one of the best gifts you could give your children isn't tuition, but a retirement account that compounds tax-free for 50 years? We recently worked with a family who had unusually large 529 balances, hundreds of thousands across multiple accounts. They assumed those funds were locked into education forever. But then I explained to them, you can actually roll some of this into a Roth IRA for the kids, and sometimes even before college even begins. And that is due to the Secure Act 2.0 if certain conditions are met. If you're new here, hi, my name is David Millington. I'm the president of Puzzle Wealth Solutions. We help high net worth families make strategic, tax-aware decisions, including how to use tools like 529 plans and Roth IRAs in ways most parents never heard of or considered. So let's break this down. When does a strategy work and why it can be such a powerful teaching moment for young adults? Let's go through some of the requirements. The first one, the 15-year rule. This is the starting point. The 529 must have been open for at least 15 years. Most families who open accounts when their kids were toddlers, they're already past that threshold. So many parents now realize they've already satisfied probably the hardest requirement without needing to do anything. But after the 15-year rule, the next question is eligibility. And that's requirement number 2. The child needs earned income. To receive a Roth IRA rollover, the child must have earned income. W-2 income or self-employment income. No income, no rollover. But this can be a great reason to encourage summer work or small business projects. And what better way to teach a young adult about financial responsibility than connecting their hard-earned income to long-term compounding? Once that's in place, the next thing families ask is, how much can they move? Because this sounds great. Well, that's requirement number 3. There's a current $35,000 lifetime limit, and there are also annual caps. The IRS allows up to $35,000 lifetime to be rolled from a 529 into a Roth IRA. But you can only roll up to the annual Roth contribution limit each year. And for 2025, that's currently $7,000. So realistically, this is a 5-year strategy, not a single one-time event. Now, 5 years might sound like a long time, but compared to 40 to 50 years of potential tax-free growth, be patient. And there's one more rule families often overlook, and that's the 4th requirement. There's no rolling recent contributions. The 5-year look back. Any 529 contributions made within the last 5 years cannot be rolled over. So this prevents last-minute stuffing of the account. Administrators must verify contribution history, and not all 529 plans are allowing rollovers yet. So, for example, Nest 529 has confirmed that they support the rollovers under Secure 2.0. So when does this strategy become most valuable? When the child doesn't need the education funds any longer. Examples include kids that earn scholarships. Maybe they chose a less expensive school. Maybe some simply didn't need the full 529 balance. Instead of letting those dollars sit unused, rolling into a Roth IRA can give them decades of potential tax-free growth. If a child even has a small amount of earned income, why not use the leftover education money to jumpstart their retirement savings? Now, what if there is more than $35,000 in the 529? Here are some flexible options for those remaining 529 funds. The remaining balance can be used for graduate school, kindergarten through 12th grade tuition, a different child, a future grandchild, or even the parents' continuing education. So a Roth rollover doesn't limit your options. It simply enhances them. The 529 to Roth rollover is one of the most underutilized benefits of Secure Act 2.0. For parents who overfunded early, it's a strategic way to repurpose unused education dollars into long-term, tax-advantaged, tax-free savings for their children. But it does require planning. But when executed correctly, it can literally change the trajectory of a young adult's financial life. So as always, thank you so much for watching these videos, and I appreciate you watching. So remember, as always, stay proactive, think long-term, and give your kids a financial foundation that will grow with them.